Now, let's talk about the second big concern that comes up with a lot of our clients: the difficulty of hiring qualified staff. It's no secret that the childcare industry faces some of the highest employee turnover rates. So, how do you hire the right people for your team and ensure that they will stay with your company long term? Many people start with job sites like Indeed, Monster, Glassdoor, or ZipRecruiter first. You need to put together a thoughtful job description for your ad. Include important information like what your company does, the nature of the position, a list of essential job duties, and any preferred qualifications. Ask candidates to include a cover letter and resume with their application. This will help weed out candidates who aren't serious enough about the job to put in the initial work needed to apply. Next, make sure to spread the word on your social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. This helps you get the message out to a large network of potential candidates who may already be interested in your business or know someone who is. You could also try adding a job opportunities section to your daycare website. Finally, don't forget about your daycare community. Let your team members know you're hiring and ask them to help you spread the word to friends and associates. Remember, good people know good people. One of our associates used to work at Expedia, and every employee there knew about the travel program bonus. Basically, if you referred over a new hire, you got travel perks. She brought them a lot of people because she loved to travel. A formal referral program is by far the most underutilized avenue for attracting great candidates. Consider adding one for both your employees and your parents. Your parents' networks are probably pretty large and they have a vested interest in finding quality employees for your centre. Offering 50% off a month of childcare for every new referral or something similar could be a great motivator for parents to get the word out. On the flip side, if one of your C players or a difficult parent refers someone over to you, be sure to interview the referral really well. We have had the unfortunate experience of having a bad client make a referral who turned out to be another bad client. So do your due diligence. Here's another hiring tip. Don't hire when you're desperate. If you start the hiring process because you urgently need to fill an unexpected vacancy at your daycare, you're much more likely to hire the wrong candidate. You shouldn't lower your expectations because you need to get somebody or anybody to fill a job opening. Instead, implement an ongoing search for candidates by keeping tabs on potential applicants. For example, if you receive an inquiry about a job opening at your daycare at a time when you're not hiring, store the person's contact information in a file that you can return to when the time is right. Continue to do this whenever you receive candidate recommendations, references, and applications. This way, you will have a generous pool of strong candidates at the ready for your next hiring initiative. When the job applications begin coming in, you will want to have a plan in place to effectively screen applicants and sort your candidates into high potential, maybe, and no categories. An initial screening of job applications can help weed out candidates who won't make the cut. Look out for sloppy cover letters, too little experience, or requests for an unrealistic salary. Add these to your no pile. Next, schedule phone interviews with candidates on your maybe and high potential lists. Phone interviews are a great way to evaluate potential candidates without jumping ahead to in-person interviews. Use the phone interview to ask questions such as why the candidate is interested in the position or why they're leaving their current place of employment. Also, take the opportunity to clarify any questions about their resume. As a first test, ask the candidate to call you at a pre-scheduled time for the phone interview and see if they follow through. Keep phone interviews brief, no more than 15 minutes. You're just trying to gauge the seriousness of the applicant and check that they still seem like a good fit for the role. Once you have a short list of 3 or 4 strong candidates, arrange a formal in-person interview. Try and bring another team member whose opinion you value into the interview to help you with your final decision. Some daycare owners even opt for a parent representative whom they trust to sit in on the interview. After all, parents and especially long-term clients have a vested interest in your next hire. Plan on a 1 to 2 hour interview so you have plenty of time to get to know the candidate. When you get to the later stage in the hiring process, it's important to complete a comprehensive criminal background check on your preferred candidates. Also, make sure to follow up on the applicant's professional references. Call their references and read between the lines to assess how strong a recommendation they are really offering. You need to evaluate candidates from every angle available to make the best decision for your business. If the hiring process starts to become too overwhelming, you can consider a hiring service specialising in the daycare industry called Grow Your Centre. The service isn't cheap, but they provide a lot of value in terms of recruiting quality candidates, marketing and advertising, and handling first-round interviews. We have had a few clients tell us that although it's expensive, the service provided them with good candidates they couldn't find elsewhere. It might be worth considering. Whatever method you choose, it's vital to recruit high-quality candidates that you feel are a good fit for your childcare team.